Hi there. Are you headed out fishing for the first time? Alberta has sport fishing regulations that apply to all water bodies that all anglers need to follow. These sport fishing regulations play a critical role in the sustainability of Alberta's fish populations and recreational fisheries. To access the regulations, you can find them online or you can pick up a paper copy from places that sell sport fishing licenses. Now make sure to familiarize yourself with everything that's in the guide, and we're going to walk through it together today. Alberta has 3 fisheries management zones, which are further broken down into 10 watershed units. Now, to determine which regulations apply to the water body that you would like to fish at, you need to locate which watershed unit the water body is in. Now, each watershed unit will have both site-specific and default regulations that could apply. These regulations will tell you if the fishing season is open, if you're allowed to use bait, if there are any size limits, and how many fish you can keep. So let's go through an example together. Today, I'm here in Edmonton at Hermitage Pond, but I haven't decided if I would like to fish at the pond behind me or in the North Saskatchewan River. So let's look up the regulations for both. Now, the first step is to determine which watershed unit I'm in. So when I look at the map, I see here I'm in Parkland Prairie 2. So let's flip to that section. So let's start with the North Saskatchewan River. Now, when I flip to the section for the watershed unit, I see that there are site-specific tables for rivers, creeks, and streams. Now, the North Saskatchewan River is listed in here, and it tells me that it's open all year, bait is allowed, and there are specific regulations for each fish species. Now let's check the regulations for Hermitage Pond. I need to go to the lakes, reservoirs, and ponds table. Now, when I check this table, I see that Hermitage Pond is not listed. So this means that I need to go back to the default regulations for Parkland Prairie Zone 2, and those will be the fishing regulations that apply to this water body. Provincial regulations for put-and-take stocked lakes can also be found in the guide. If the water body you plan to fish at is not listed, then the default regulations for that watershed unit apply. Now, hopefully those examples will help you use the guide. Remember, you never know what will bite at the end of your line, so practice your fish identification skills as well. And if you don't know, let it go. Thanks for being a responsible angler. Have fun out there.